have a look at it and see what it's like. Yo gamers! This is my first look at Quinfall. It's fully launched here on Steam. It's 2016 square kilometers of open world, non-target combat, no classes, just pure sandbox chaos. It's an absolute New World killer, for sure. I mean, I know you've got a year left on New World, what have you, whatever. AOC died before it really took off. So, anyway, this is my first look. I've noticed that it's got custom beasts, it's got AFK gold farms, so I'm going back and forwards on an elephant and making millions every time I do it. Got some really good tips as we go here, and yeah, I'd appreciate a like if you're queuing up. So let's go and take a look. Alright, so let's first have a look at the character creation. It's amazing. I mean, I've never seen such a detailed character creation in my life. You can literally select every single muscle in the body and change it. Every color you want and change it. Skin tones, everything. You name it, it's on here. I created this like Incredible Hulk thing. But then I thought better of it and went back to a normal human being, I think. But yeah, take a look. As you can see, everything is just adjustable. And when you go into the detail, like the faces and the body and everything else, it really is pretty cool. So here's my first quick tip for you. When you go to your character creation, you can select on these little dots all over the body, and then you get 3 lines, as you can see here. And by extending each of those lines will depend how you change your muscle, whether it be like wide or long or elongated or fat. Took me a little bit to figure it out, but once you've done it, you can make your character look like whatever you want. Just got to keep playing around with it. So as you can see here, I backed out of the green guy and went back to a normal skin guy. But here I'm just playing with like this. I mean, it's just ridiculously good how detailed. Somebody has gone into a lot of detail creating this. There is every single thing you can think about changing on the body can be changed, right down to, you know, the amount of shine off the skin. It's just phenomenal. So I spent about, probably I'd say, another 10-15 minutes messing around, deciding how my character wanted to look, and then went pretty basic in the end. I mean, I went with a bit more detail. I'm changing his eyes and his, you know, everything. But when it comes out to it, when it came down to it, I was actually really happy with my character, and away we went. Okay. Pretty standard then. Pretty standard. After a fairly good tutorial actually around what you can do, what boxes do what and everything else, it's time to choose what kind of class you want to play. Now, there's no such really thing as a class because you can level every single weapon and do everything you want in this game. It just depends on which skills you want to up first. Now, if I wanted to change, like, from here, from a mage, or a necromancer rather, and then I wanted to change over and become a healer, then all you do is just change your weapon. And depending on what books and what skills you've increased, when you change weapon, they're the skills you're going to end up selecting. So I find that really good as well, which means you can basically play a caster class or DPS class, and then when you've been in the game for a little while, you can start upping skills on another class and play another class with the same character. So I find that really intuitive, and I think it's a really good way forward. So once you've chosen your initial class, I guess, you'll run through various, I guess, training ground, if you like. Various skills, jumping, rolling, sliding, that kind of stuff. They teach you how to climb up bushes and trees and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, actually. So that's fairly good as well. It runs you through how to operate the character properly and how to do that. Hopefully, if you make another character, you can skip this. But as you can see here, I'm just learning how to actually scale the vines up on the side of a cliff there. So yeah, carrying on through that, and then once I was happy with that, you kind of move on to the next segment. So with your training over with, it's now time to start the story quest. And this is actually really good. It takes you through different scenarios. You get different missions as you go. You get different equipments as you go, and lots of experience. So initially, it will run you around the town a little bit, introduce yourself to, or introduce you to a few main characters out there, NPCs if you like. And then you'll carry on. You go out and kill stuff and that kind of stuff, and it progressively gets harder. So I really enjoyed this. The map was good. The pointers were good. You'd see it on your compass at the top of where to go next. He'd also explain it to you. You can go on your mini map and zoom that in, or go to your main map and zoom in on the town wherever you are. So I found that really intuitive, and I really did actually enjoy the intro quests. And I also like the rewards. The rewards are really good. So at this point, let's talk about navigation around the map. Really good. Really like it. Basically, what you do here, as you can see, I'm looking at the map overview. I'm on my mount and I'm on the road. All I have to do now is click on one of the dots to where I want to go on the destination on the road. Then click on the right hand side auto run, and away I go. I can AFK, it will tell you how long it's going to take you to get to your destination, and you can AFK as long as you want. So as you can see there now, there's a purple line highlighted. That's going to run me all the way along that route now, all the way back to town. So ensure you're standing on a main road. You can zoom in, zoom out, click on one of the dots on the main road of a destination area where you want to go, click auto run, and away you go. It's fantastic. So the next thing I want to cover off is player housing. You come across buildings like this with a little house in the front there. You can actually rent these houses in town. So you can go inside. Once you've paid your rent, you can go inside. I think this one's a 3-story that I got initially. And you can populate it with whatever you want. A bit like, I think, was it Arcade? So yeah, fantastic. Player housing is there. You can choose to rent inside the town, or once you've got yourself in a guild or on your own, you can actually put housing down out in the wilderness, in the open world, and you can build your own house. You collect the bricks, the wood, everything else you need, so the stone, and make your own house. Or, like I say, you can just go inside here, and you can rent your own. So I'll give you a quick show around what's in this one, and then we'll move on. So, let's talk a little minute about death, shall we? Because it happens to all of us. For some reason, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm not noticing anything negative when you die. You don't drop your bags. You don't lose equipment. I think you get a bit of damage to your equipment, maybe. So the durability. And then you obviously get zoned back to whichever zone you're at. A cleric or whatever, a healer, has got like 20 seconds to res you. Otherwise, you get zoned back, and then you've got to make your way back to where you were. But other than losing durability, I don't see any major penalties for dying. So if you're stupid like me and forget to check your health bar, because I'm used to being in a group where I've got a healer, then yeah, you might end up doing these little trips quite often. Now, so I just want to point out here, especially for a necromancer, because I was wondering why my health was always going down. And it was pointed out to me that the necromancer's passive stat, if you like, which is at the top of the skill bar, which I'm about to open now, just there, that's his passive. Now, that passive says that when you hit something or when you cast, you'll lose health initially as a necromancer. But once it dies, you'll get life back. So you're killing yourself to kill something, but you get more back normally than what you pay out, if you like. Once I realized that, I didn't die as often. So just a little thing there. Check your passives, whichever class you play. Now, I haven't played any other classes yet. This is my first character, as we know. It's my first look. I've noticed, though, as a mage, if you walk backwards while you're casting and tapping away on your left mouse button, that is, you can generally stay away from the mobs that are melee. Now, something that's in here is the same as I think the likes of World of Warcraft. Casting can be interrupted, and you have to be stationary when you cast it. So, if there's something that takes like a second to cast, you need to stand still and cast it. If you'll move, or you click your cast and then move before it's finished, or you click another spell, then that spell will cancel, but your countdown timer or your cooldown timer will start anyway. So as you can see here, I'm casting my ranged ones, and then I'm waiting for them to run in here, and now I'm just going to walk backwards and start tapping away on my left mouse button, which is the auto attack, if you like, to finish them off. And again here, just backing away. As you can see, I've got to stand still to cast. I moved too quickly. My cooldown timer was started anyway, and this spell didn't actually finish. So now I'm just keeping walking backwards, left clicking with my little, so my staff fires off, and knock them down that way. Now, something I want to cover off real quick is back to the player housing side. Once you've got your tool benches and stuff like that, because you'll actually get a few on the quest, you get a quest to do stuff, and they give you the tool benches. Come back to the house or a house you're building, whichever, and you can see once you've selected it out of your inventory, it's real easy to place wherever you want. And then you can go back into your house, and it'll always be there, so you can actually build stuff. The other thing is, this can actually be picked up, put into your inventory, and you can carry it to your next home. Okay, so if you build another home outside of town, you can pick them up, and you don't have to start again, and you can take it with you. And so with that, on my first day, it was pretty much over. And yeah, that was my first look. Really enjoying the game, and I will be making more content. So please hit a like and follow. I'd really appreciate it. Get yourself onto Twitch and hit yourself with a subscribe on there. Para_medics_gaming. And if you subscribe, obviously you'll be up to date with all the latest tips, tools, and fun I'm having on this lovely game. Until next time, catch you later, gamers.